Verizon Fios decides they're going to do a unique campaign. They're going to take 3 actual customers, they're going to put them in their ads, and they're going to encourage people to tweet at them and to ask them questions about Fios and why they like it, etc.
These are customers who love Fios.
They do. In fact, we've got a piece of the commercial. Let's show you.
Now you can ask a real live Fios customer just how amazing it really is, like any one of these folks.
Ask me why fiber optics matters.
Ask me about the upload speeds.
So go to gottogetfios.com today and send a tweet to a real Fios customer, and they'll tell you themselves just how amazing Fios really is.
Now,
great idea.
Yeah. Anyone familiar with the internet knows how bad an idea that is the split second you see that commercial. But you know, it starts out innocently enough, and people actually use it for its intended purpose in the beginning, and so they'll send it to. They did.
Let me just ask. So you go to Fios.com, and there'll be Twitter addresses of people who are Fios customers, and then you can tweet those people and ask them questions about Fios. That's what's happening?
Those specific 3 people that are in the ad.
Those specific 3 people.
And you can take those 3 tweets and just send it. So you don't have to go to the website or anything like that.
Once you got the Twitter handle, you're on Twitter.
Yeah. And so they started asking him real questions. So like, why do fiber optics matter? Was a tweet that was sent, and one of them responds, etc. And then they asked a logical question, the same thing I thought. It started to get a little bit more, uncomfortable for them. But they say, how much are you being paid? That's what I was wondering.
That's what I would ask.
One of them responds, hey, listen, I love this product. Yes, I'm getting paid something, but that's not why I'm doing it, which of course none of us believe. But okay, fine, it's a fair question. And then, Leanna Rowe says, quote, I'd really rather not discuss specifics, but the only reason I'm doing this is because I'm a real customer and a fan of Fios.
Smiley face.
And a smiley face, okay. I believe you about 12%, but nonetheless.
I'm a fan of the Fios product. Not a fan of the customer service, but a fan of the product.
Really? I don't even know what it is.
It's DirecTV. It's super cable.
Oh, really?
I mean, it's not DirecTV. It's a competitor to DirecTV.
But that woman is trying to make us believe that she's doing this for the love of Fios, not because she's being compensated monetarily. Right. That's what she wants us to believe.
Right. I mean, I would not give my time to promote Fios on Twitter for less than $13,000.
Okay.
Like they want 3 hours. I'm like 12 grand.
Yeah,
right.
And I'm a big fan of Tide with Downy. But if I was going to tweet for them, if people were going to ask me about it, I would have to charge them.
Your clothes smell terrific. They have a freshness that you don't find every day among most men.
And they're getting like nonstop tweets, and it's taking up a lot of time, right? So then, of course, the tweets start to get a litwant different. And somebody writes in, do you think the U.S. military should intervene on the side of government forces in this war in Mali? You want to ask people questions, you open that door on the internet.
I like that.
And it's a good question. It's a really challenging question.
Dashevsky face. I like Evan Dashevsky face.
Yeah. And then, of course, it gets slightly weirder. I saw you on a Fios commercial. Can you help me find my mom? That's my favorite one.
It's great. It's so good.
And the funny thing is, this poor woman is trying to respond to all of them. Like, I don't know much about the war in Mali. Oh, God, that seems tragic. Your mom. Right. There's no way I can help. His mom's not actually missing. I got news for you. Okay. And then, of course, we go to this. I'm looking for a top quality Canadian hooker who's on blow in a short period of time. How fast can I get results on Fios?
Only one retweet. Retweet.
That should have been retweeted more. I agree with you. That's a shame. That's a crying shame. You got a quality tweet like that.
But 3 favorites.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then finally, of course, they get to the, what are you going to get to at that? You're going to get the porn, right? But I actually think this is a perfectly legitimate question. They say, quote, how is Fios for downloading porn? I'm talking terabytes here, man. Okay, so he's kidding around, but that's a real question. In fact, that's probably the number 1 question people actually have about Fios if they're guys, right?
Yes, that's the first question.
Yeah. And one of the guys, the guy in that ad, replied and said, like, well, look, I can't speak to that, but but I can tell you it is quite fast for many purposes. Okay. So, in some ways it turned out to be a pretty decent ad because we found out what Fios is.
I didn't know. Maybe this is good.
Right.
Yeah, it's like your cable and your internet connection and your phone. It's everything.
Yeah, okay. Right. So this is like the new Coke campaign. It's actually a bad idea, but it raises product awareness.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. And look, they're going to have to switch their Twitter accounts
Yes.
because I'm
Yeah.
sure those 3 Twitter
I'm going to go
accounts are
tweet
not.
those people. I can't wait to go tweet them. Are you kidding me?
Like, you can take a weekend tweeting them questions, right?
Yes.
So at some point they're going to have to shut that down, but it was probably well worth
I
it.
mean, we're all having a laugh, and it's nice. But in all seriousness, I hope that guy finds his mom.